So I recently did a video on Harbor Freight tools that I love and some that I hate. And I got a bunch of comments and started me thinking that I left out a bunch of stuff. So I wanted to add to that video some more things. And I know I'm going to leave stuff out because I don't use car tools. I've never used their floor jacks or their Hercules power tools or anything like that. So I have no way of commenting on those. But good or bad, I don't know anything about them. But one thing I was talking about was these miserable clamps that they make. And one of the comments, in fact several of the comments, said I should try out one of these. And frankly I was thinking, these suck, they break all the time. How good could they actually be? But as you can see, I bought it. It's really good. I think it's better than the DeWalt. It's really good. My problem was those cheap ones would fail when I would be trying to glue some wood together. I'd come back and the project would all be because they would just break. So it pissed me off beyond belief. These are nice. They're heavy duty. They feel good. So I can't wait to run these through and see if I like them in a couple of months. But right now, out of the gate, I like this. So if anyone's out there use these, let me know because I'd like to hear more about it. So now I'm going to talk about a few other things that I love and that I hate. I'm going to alternate. First thing I'm going to talk about, and I mentioned this before about flashlights because I love flashlights. And I had a few people saying, well, you know, Harbor Freight flashlights, blah, blah, blah. It's like, look, yeah, there are better flashlights than Harbor Freight, but I mean, for 20 bucks or 30 bucks, you just can't beat their flashlights. You know, they're dirt cheap. You get them on sale. Another thing I love is these headlamps. I mean, these things are just, they kick butt. I've used these so many times, crawling underneath, you know, a house. I have one by my solar setup in case the lights go out or the solar system has a problem and fails. You know, I have this right there. You know, these little teeny 600 or 588 Lumen, these things are great. For the price, you can't beat them. So I love their flashlights. I'm going to stand by that statement. I love their flashlights. I think for the price, you can't get them. And I've used mag lights recently, and they're junk compared to Harbor Freight. And Maglite, to me, used to be the standard. You know, I loved Maglites. Now they're junk. I'm sticking by that. I love Harbor Freight. So, on that note, we're going to talk about some things that you should never, ever, ever in your entire life use. And that is a non-contact voltage tester from Harbor Freight. I mean, come on. You're asking for trouble if you use this. I mean, you may as well just electrocute yourself now. It's just, don't do it. You know, get yourself a Klein or a Fluke or, you know, get something good. Anything that your life depends on, don't trust Harbor Freight to it. Never, ever would I ever use this. Why do I have it? I don't even know why I have it. I don't know why I even bought it, but it's junk. I will never open it. Stick with the Klein. I mean, come on, you know, junk. What else we got here? All right, another thing I love, I think is the best that they do, is extension cords. I have never seen 10 gauge extension cords anywhere in any of the major home improvement places. You know, you go to Lowe's or you go to Home Depot, you'll never see a 10 gauge heavy duty extension cord. I love these. They come in a bunch of different lengths and they're really nice. They're excellent. I mean, I use them all the time. Never had any problem with them. I love these. Now let's talk about something that I hate. This came up in the comments too. These should be discontinued. Harbor Freight, these are miserable. You're going to kill somebody with these things. They have failed so many times. This middle thing just bzz, and it just goes flying. These are a horrible, horrible, horrible product. Probably one of the worst things Harbor Freight makes. They're just terrible, absolutely terrible. I have some of their, you know, the next level up, their Bauer. These are okay. I've never had any problems with these. They're fine. But these, junk. And speaking of junk, I mean, come on, Harbor Freight. These are crap. You tighten them down, make them snug, and then you go one more click and it loosens up. I don't get it. I don't know how this is even a product in their lineup anymore. Or still. I mean, it's just, they're absolute junk. And God forbid you use this in your car on a, you know, a hose or something in your car. Just junk. One more thing about junk. Their packing tape is absolute crap. It's called Stick Tech. It should be called, well, I'm not going to say what it should be called. They're just absolute complete junk. And I had to return something yesterday, and I was using this. And so it was brand new. I have 2 of them, which I don't know why I have 2 of them now. I'm never going to be able to use this. But I had 2 of these things. I opened it up, put it on this roll, and it fails. You know, it does that whole split thing, and you can never pick it up, and then it does the big zzz. Just absolute complete crap. I mean, you got to stick with 3M or a quality brand. Don't bother buying these things. And I don't even know how well it's going to stick on a box. I mean, I don't even know if it would hold anything. Just getting it off the roll is enough of a pain in the butt. Anyway, that's a few things that I've been thinking about. If you have more on the list, on your list, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your experience with Harbor Freight tools, love or hate. If you like this, share, subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time.